Blessed morning, friends and folks. Started of the work week, so I'll start off with a bang. Today it is the fruits of sin. Before I dive into this, I want to thank all y'all that prayed for my mother-in-law. She preached very well yesterday. She got out of the hospital Friday, and she's a slow work in progress, but she's in progress. This is Ecclesiastes 3:2-8. A time to die, to kill, to tear down, to weep, to give up, to throw away, to hate, for war. There's a time for everything under the sun. And as Solomon's son, or as David's son Solomon went on, he tried everything the world had to offer, and he was always saying that life is meaningless. But when he had the fruit of the Spirit, the Lord upon him, and he was doing what was right, and life had meaning. And we have a quote from Thomas Watson: "The world brings changes. It is never constant, but it is disappointments." Yo, is it consistent about that, isn't it? In word, the origin. Far from giving us license to kill or to hate or destroy any other such negative activity, the scriptures give us perspective on the fruits upon us. We live in a broken world and we are broken people. But always remember the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. If everyone got along, living according to God's righteousness, there would never be a time to kill or to go to war. But such is not the case. There is evil in this world, and there are times to oppose it, even violently. If sin had not introduced death into this world, there would never be a time to uproot, to tear down, or to throw away. But again, such is not the case. There is decay in this world, both physically and with our projects, ideas, and dreams. Seasons cultivate productivity, but they also imply an end to it. The cycle of life includes both origins and expirations, celebration and sacrifice. Such is a stark reality of trying to build permanence in a transient world. It can't be done. Nature and God dictate against it. Indeed, the conclusion. Think of Ecclesiastes as a description of hope in a fallen world, and contrast it with the promises of God's kingdom. Are all of these times inherent in both? No. The kingdom of God will not be a place of war and weeping, death and destruction, and any other such evidences of corruption and decay. The kingdom of God will flourish with life, love, and a Lord who does not change with the seasons. It will take our former futility and turn it into future fruit. How about that? But for now, understand the broken world we live in. Don't try to dress it up as your heaven. Don't hope for the times of love and faithfulness while ignoring the times of grief and despair. God has not redeemed a nation of escapists. He is cultivating a people of perspective. We understand the nature of our world and we look forward with hope toward the future of His kingdom. Even now, we have begun to get seasonal glimpses of it, all in His time. In His time. That is a pretty good lesson to start the morning off. Very good. The kingdom, it talks about heaven being a paradise. And what is a paradise? Paradise is somewhere where you can, like people, they go to Cancun and this and that to get away from the world, they say, but you're still in the world. But in these places where they are, there's not death and destruction or corruption and decay, right? There's not a hurricane on the horizon, right? There's not a tsunami that could come and just wipe your vacation away, right? When it's in the world, anything can happen. But in heaven, none of this. There's no such thing. There's true peace that surpasses all understanding. There is true peace there. There's no one trying to steal, kill, and destroy. There's none of that. Everyone is in perfect harmony. And we get to worship the Lord all day long. And, we get to do more than ride the clouds with the Lord. There's things to do in heaven. My Sunday school teacher told me about that one time. Understand the broken world we live in. Don't try to dress it up as your heaven. You can have on earth what you have in heaven. What you have in heaven is God in the tablet of your heart, what you walk here on earth with. That's about as close to heaven as you're going to get, because bad things are going to come, especially if you're a believer. And then you have eyes to see the deceiver and every demon that he has. He'll try to sneak into your family, your friends, even your wife, or if you're a woman, maybe your husband. But so you set it straight. You pray. Give it to the Most High God and get that person to recognize and see the same thing you're seeing, the weapons of the deceiver. are always to be vanquished. We are more than conquerors. We are believers. Be blessed in your iron journey.